Your soul just said, enough. Now, I'm going to start the fire. I'm not going to sit back and wait for somebody else to play games. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to use my voice. I am going to be free. And I am going to go with the flow and let that type of energy and those types of people and those types of scenarios, let them play it out the way they are going to. Because all they're doing in the long run is hurting themselves. Do you really think that God is okay with anybody wishing any sort of harm on anybody else? And through all of it, the years and years of years of you being put in situations of people manipulating you, picking on you, making you feel like you're this big. It's not ever, ever going to affect you ever again the way that it has for half of your life. You have your freedom back with the King of Cups. It has returned. You are still working on learning who your soul is. You have been lost and detached from your soul for so long by dealing with this type of situation in the same repetitive cycle, but different people and different scenarios. You lost track of it, but you're getting it back. The Emperor. You are standing your ground for the first time in your life. And they're saying, geez, took long enough. Being sarcastic. They're being funny. Take that breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You have indeed, like the song says, I've learned my lesson well. You have. You really have. Out of all these cycles that consistently happened in your life, in school, in place of work, at home, family, friends, the cycle cannot repeat itself and bring you down the way that it has all these years. It is never going to happen that way. Now, when I say that, and Spirit is saying, cycles will come and they will go. The difference is you are not vulnerable anymore. So even if that cycle does pop back up because of somebody else bringing it into your atmosphere, it is not ever going to be able to affect you. It'll be a waste of their energy and a waste of their time. You have the Two of Pentacles here. You have it by the, alls. Even though it doesn't feel that way. Even though it seems as if all those people have won because they won one over on you. No. In the moment and how it affected you, it felt that way, absolutely. And maybe they did win in certain instances. But in the long run, they did not win. They did not win. If you have any sort of faith and believe in any higher power, higher being, deities, ancestors, any of that, the number one rule is that man is in no position to judge. Man is in no position to manipulate and play games with somebody's life. This isn't just you that they're playing with. This is your life, your path, your family that they toyed with. Truth. You know, I myself have been seeing a lot of the mirror effect. A lot of it. And this is one of those scenarios for the collective, without a doubt. You can look in the mirror and know your truth. You can look in the mirror and know the truth of the situation. The other person or other people can look in the mirror and they might think they know the truth. They might play that they know the truth. But the truth of that is they're lying to themselves. They're manipulating themselves to believe the story that they're playing out in their mind. And the only person, inevitably, at the end of all of this, that they are manipulating and lying to, you're the pawn. But who that really falls upon? God. It's no lie. And these spirits that with this collective are very humorous today. They're talking about Bruce Almighty when he talks about the pen. Remember how he was trying to tell himself that the pen was red, and he couldn't. He could only tell the truth. Could you imagine what this world would be like if people could only tell the truth? It would be mass chaos, especially now because the collective I'm talking to, that collective kind of has the attitude of F your feelings, like get over your feelings, because everybody has to constantly be afraid of to express themselves or how to say something or what they're going to say because it might hurt your feelings. Why is everything taken so offensively? To start a problem, to allow and enable people to lie to each other. I'm not saying you need to be mean, and none of you are. None of you are. You're not nasty about it. You don't come at people about things, but when you have an opinion, yes, you voice it. But that's not allowed. No. You have a collective of people who are just honest, who say the truth respectfully, who say the truth. And then you have another collective that thinks that there's truth around them, but really there's no truth at all because nobody can express how they really are around that collective, because that collective will find something to say that the way they said it was wrong or it was offensive. Those two cannot mesh. They can't. Now, if we stuck with the truth from the very beginning and things got said by truth from the beginning, maybe truth could be spread. But when you're dealing with people and a collective that makes everything about them and that makes it seem as if everybody's out to get them, there's nothing you can say that will be right.